Hey guys, how's it going? Haven't been on in a while. Been having problems with this thing and the damn money. Well, let's start with the bike first. The bike, I want to say back in April, around April, maybe late April, before May, I started having problems with the battery because last year when I first got it last year, it was overcharging. The regulator was overcharging, so it cooked my battery. So went on eBay, spent like I think 20 bucks, 20 or 25 bucks for used regulator. Threw it in, got all last year out of it into the spring. Then this year it started undercharging, so I figured it was a regulator. So I went up to the junkyard and grabbed a used regulator off one of the bikes, threw it in, still nothing. So the only other thing it could have been is a stupid stator that's inside the cover. Not that side, but the other side where the shifter is. And of course it had to be a gasket and oil, but my lucky ass, when I popped the cover off, the gasket all stayed intact, so I just left it on. So I changed that with the junkyard one. I threw it in, and then after I did all this, all the wires started melting and heating up and going crazy. So here I'm thinking it's a ground or some electrical, and I just got fed up with it. I mean, I was fighting with this thing for like almost 2 months. So finally I said screw it, went online, found another used stator, and I made sure it was tested. So it was tested, and they said it worked real good, so I bought that for $35. Bought another regulator for 20. Then I threw all this in, I think about mid last week, because I had problems with the monte, which I'll get to in a second. But after I threw all that in, with it running and idling, it should be around 12 and a half, and it was like barely getting up to like 11 and a half, almost 12. And performance-wise, it was spitting and sputtering a lot. Then it wouldn't do it some days, and some other days I won't be able to ride it much. But I did all that, and the last couple days I've been taking it out, and things been running fine. It's charging up to where it's supposed to, and everything's good. I just gotta do the oil in it. I was supposed to do the oil like 200 miles ago, but now on the monte, this thing gave me problems last spring in 09, where I thought the lifter or the lifter went in it, or the lifter or guide went. So I was coming up the highway once and coming back from school, and things started going crazy. So I brought it in, and it came out to be the rocker arm left on. Oh. So anyways, the threads ripped out of the rocker arm, so my dad's buddy who I bought the bike off of put a helicoil kit in it, and it worked fine. So then one of the ones in the front decided to let half go, so it started going crazy again. So I had to spend another 100 something bucks to get that fixed. So everything's all fine with this now. I just gotta do an oil change, and I gotta get back tires on it, because the front ones are good, but I had to use the front ones in the back because I actually wiped out in front of a state trooper the first year I had the car, because I put the good ones on in the front thinking for gripping and everything, but so I gotta get a set of tires on that. But and it needs a wash really bad. It doesn't look it from far away, but it really does. So basically oil and clean on the bike and the car, and that's about it. And scooter wise, everything's going alright. The scooters, go-kart's doing alright, except for a strip sprocket on a tire. The clutch one's fine. There's the drive sprocket stripped out, so we either gotta get a machined or get another one for like 20 bucks online. But yeah, just a little update of what's going on, guys. No other projects or anything, because I was stuck trying to get these